Namaskar. It's 2 weeks since we are once again opened, and I'm very thrilled once again to meet up with our yoga family, to practice together, and to also have our dining room back. So let us go inside and try something out. Today we shall be using the Gr8 Yoga Wall to practice downward dog. To whom will this type of a practice be beneficial? Let me do a demonstration so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. If you are a beginner, your hamstrings are tight, your back is tight, your shoulders are tight, and you're practicing down dog and you're really struggling. You see all the yogis practicing a perfect downward dog, but you're not getting anywhere close to it. And you cannot even stay there for a minute. Then you would think of trying something that I'm about to show you. All right? Let me do a demonstration and you will understand. Now, think of me as a beginner. My hamstrings are tight, my back is tight, and I'm really struggling. I'm something like this, maybe like this. If I would film myself, I would notice that, oh my God, I'm not really getting there. And then there's so much pressure on my arms, and after a few seconds, I've had it. For those who have this problem, this difficulty, the yoga wall is a fantastic benefit. Obviously, everyone can practice using the Gr8 Yoga Wall. Here at our studio, we have client students coming and practicing using the yoga wall with fantastic benefits, and they really enjoy it. Who else would benefit from downward dog using the yoga wall? If you're having a day where you've been very tired physically and the brain is really stressed and mentally you are totally, oh my God, it's enough today, then the downward dog with the yoga wall will really be of great benefit to you. Now you may say to me, well, why are you showing me the Gr8 Yoga Wall? I do not have one. Well, you can get this is not an ad for the yoga wall. You can get a portable one for your house. Check their website. I have no connection with them. But I will show you a way you can practice using the same technique without the yoga wall. All right? We shall do that. First, I will demonstrate with the yoga wall, and then I will show you how you can find something in your house and get a similar benefit. So let us move into the practice. All right. The yoga wall is practicing yoga using this type of a style. Oopsie, I have to get it right. Is really beneficial also for those who like to stay in the asanas and enjoy the asana. So you are not struggling. You really want to say, I want to stay in the asana and I really want to enjoy. And these props really help you to get there. Okay? So I place the pelvic seat on my area on the groin, on the pelvis. And I place my heels, my feet are hip distance. And my arms are shoulder distance. And then extend my back. If you can reach the floor, fine. If you cannot, that is all right. I have here a bolster, or you can use the blocks, you can use the blanket to rest your head. And then extend your arms and rest your head and stay there. So this shall be the practice. Now, let me show you what you can try at home. So let's move on. Before we move on to the next part, I would like you to know that we, the Yoga Place, are an alignment-based school with the focus on staying in the asanas and practicing them safely. We also use a lot of props to help us progress in the asana, to help the student progress in the asana faster by working on certain areas in the body that may be difficult in a normal circumstance. You can, in the description below, you can check our website, our online shop, and our various activities. Okay, so let us try something that we have in our house. It could be a railing like this. Please check that it is really strong, okay? You don't want this thing to come down. I will loop it in. Oopsie. Sorry, let me do this again. You will need to adjust your height depending on the height of the railing. You do not want a very low railing. If it's too high, you have to see if it still works for you or not. And you need to adjust the height. Okay. Let us see if this works. Try to keep this buckle away if it eats into your flesh. And then you want to extend your back, extend your spine. Avoid moving too much to the right. You see what happens? The strain is too much on one side. You're moving this side, there's too much pressure on the other side. And you want to extend the spine. Make sure these knees are parallel. The inner part of your elbows are facing each other. Your palms, your fingers are nice and broad. The soles of your feet are on the floor and the heels are on the wall. You may want to use a blanket to support any discomfort in your lower abdomen. You may even want to bring your feet away from the wall to work more intensely. And of course, if you want to rest your head, you can do that. Especially if you're going to be there for some time, then 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I recommend being longer in the asana. Then you want to rest your head. So let us go in and let us practice. Okay, so you have noticed that I have changed my setup over here, and there are various ways you can practice. There are various props you can use. You can use a bar if you find something like this at your house, or your balcony has a bar or something. Or you can also, if you have a small pillar, you can tighten the pillar and try. I've tried with pillars. If they can really hold on, if you really tighten, fasten it, hold on to the pillar, you can also use the pillar. Please do not try door handles. Do not try your radiator. I've been there. I've done things. So I would advise you, you'll be sorry. So make sure whatever you're trying is nice and strong. You can also have these grooves that you can put into the door, and let me know if you want. I will one day show you how to use these grooves and how to practice so safely using these grooves to lock onto your door, and what type of a door you need and how it works. Okay, we can do that for you. But for now, let us do the downward dog. And we're going to stay there for 3 minutes. So I'll just go hop by and get my timer, and we practice. As you can see, I have this buckle over here. You may You may not want it to be there. You don't want it to jab and create some discomfort. You may also want to use a blanket. This would be very beneficial for you. Oops. Okay. So let's get into the asana and have fun. As I said, you keep your feet the distance, hip distance. Hair all over. Keep your feet hip distance. Keep your arms shoulder distance. Really stretch, feel the stretch in the body. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, you may want to still bend them slightly because you do not want to do this, right? You may want to bend them slightly. If your hamstrings are also over flexible, you want to bend your knees. So let us get into the asana and stay there 3 minutes and enjoy. Then inhale and slowly, gently rise. And you can slowly walk forward and slowly, gently keep your knees bent and slowly inhale and rise. Take your time. Do not be in a hurry. Take your time. Active relaxation is a very important aspect of one's practice. Yes, when we practice Shavasana, we do get conscious relaxation, but it is passive. When we practice pranayam or a meditation, we are practicing active relaxation. And when you put yourself in an asana like this one, it gives you an opportunity for active relaxation. And so much more because you're working on the organic body. And it is really beautiful for your body. Your body really loves it. The systems in your body really love it. And therefore, it is very important to take some time to practice asanas like this, in this manner, to get benefit. If you have enjoyed our channel, I would ask you to subscribe, press the notification bell. If you have tried this asana, let me know how you've done it, how long you've stayed, how does it feel. If you have any difficulty, let me know. Put the comments in the section below. If you are looking for something, if you have a special interest in some asanas and how to do them, the different ways to do them, let us know so we can provide you more information so you can progress in your practice. Please do not forget to subscribe, show some love so our channel can grow, so we can provide you with more content. I wish you a happy practice. Namaskar.